Welcome to your 10-minute full body reformer workout. This is for you if you're brand new and wanting to build up your foundations, if you're coming back into your practice and needing to build up your stamina, or if you've been doing Pilates well and you just have 10 minutes. This is also part of a 4-part challenge. We'll have 4 classes that build up to 40 minutes. If you are looking for accountability during this time, go to opc.me/challenge. We will make sure to remind you when to take class, answer some questions. We've got some goodies for you. We can make it really easy to find all 4 classes in the challenge.
Welcome to OnlinePilatesClasses.com, the most supportive Pilates-loving community across the globe. Enjoy new weekly classes from our amazing teachers. Download the OnlinePilatesClasses.com app today.
Hi, I'm Lesley Logan, co-founder of OnlinePilatesClasses.com. I've been teaching Pilates since 2008, and I'm obsessed with helping people have more time and more access to Pilates. So welcome. I'm so happy you're here. I'm going to get right into this workout because I know you're busy, but I wanted to say, when in doubt, leave it out. If you have any questions during this class, drop them in the comments below. I go live on Sundays to answer those questions. And also, if you have any wins, I want to hear them. I want to hear the aha moments in those comments so I can celebrate with you. Make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit the notifications button so you don't miss when we answer those questions on Sundays. All right, here we go. I'm going to start with 3 heavy springs on. By all means, your springs might be weighted with different weights or be all the same weight. Mine are all the same weight. So I'll try to call out different weights for you to feel, but you always want to feel like the springs are there to support you, not push you around. So 3 to 4 heavy springs for your footwork. Make sure your handles are where you can access to them. And we're going to start with footwork. So lying on your back, balls of your feet on the foot bar, arms down by your side, and just notice, did you pull your ribs up to the sky? Breathe them in to the mat here. And then press your legs out and bend in. We're going to do 10 on the toes. And it's important that you pull the carriage all the way in. Some reformers will make sure that happens. Some reformers don't. So just double check that you've got that little click of the springs in on every single one so you get a full range of motion here. And do not worry about your legs getting to straight. It's okay if you get halfway out and you're like, ooh, I'm not pushing from the right spot. Come all the way in, come onto your arches, and 10 of these. Press out and in, legs hug together. If you need to have a ball or a block between your knees, that's an option. But I like to push from the back of my legs, not pushing my knees down. That's what I mean by the legs do not have to get straight, because straight for me as a hypermobile body doesn't feel very straight. Come all the way in, 10 on those heels. Legs still hugging together so you're getting those inner thighs and the hamstrings and glutes. The arms are pressing down to get the upper back and triceps working. Last 3. All right, come all the way in, come onto the balls of your feet, press out and stay out. Reach those heels under only as much as you can, squeeze them together, and then lift those heels back up. And again, reach them under and lift them up. Just 3 more. It's not about hanging off of those Achilles. Hug those heels nice and tight together. And then come in all the way. All right, have a seat. You can stay on those springs that you're on. We're going to do the 100, but do get the foot bar out of the way. And then lie on back and grab those handles. Arms come up to the sky. All right, bring those fingers nice and tight together. Squeeze the legs nice and tight and breathe into your lowest ribs. And then curl the head and chest up and pump your arms for your 100. If you want to leave your legs down, you can. If you need to take your legs higher to the ceiling, that's fine. Higher to the ceiling is easier. Hovering over the foot bar at eye level is where we're going for, but some days it happens and some days it doesn't, and that's okay. So inhale for 5 pumps and exhale for 5 pumps. Feel your upper back muscles pumping these arms up and down, and it's not coming from your chest or your biceps. Last cycle of breathing here. And lower everything down. Okay, take the handles in one hand. Go ahead and sit on up to the side. Drop down to 2 springs. We're going to do some coordination. So this exercise has a few parts. I'm going to just build up to it so you can get off at any part that's too much for you, right? So elbows into the carriage. Lift your head and chest up, heels together, toes apart. And then you'll just press only the arms to straight and bend. So it's kind of like a tricep press, but the arms are trying to press down like you're doing a chest expansion. So your arms are trying to push through the carriage like they did on footwork. And you can just stay curled up doing that. If you need to leave your head down, that's fine. Otherwise, let's add on. Arms and legs go out. Then bend everything in. And arms and legs go out. Bend it in. Okay. Rest for a second. This is where we're going to add on. And we're going to do the coordination. Ready? Press everything out. Hold. Open, close the legs. Bend just the knees. Bend the elbows. And again, press out. Open, close the legs. Bend just the knees. Bend the elbows. 2 more. Last one. Awesome. Okay. Hook up your handles. We're going to grab our long box. You're going to drop a spring off so you only have one heavy spring on. You can also do like a medium spring and then put your long box on. Make sure that your long box is fully on the carriage. I know every reformer company makes it slightly different, so you don't want the box to hang off because that's going to feel a little bit risky, right? And then you're going to lie on your stomach with your shoulders at the edge of the box and then spin those inner thighs up so it feels parallel. It might even feel a little bit turned in at the thighs, okay? Then you walk your hands up your straps and you start with a nice tall back. Reach your pubic bone to the box. Take a deep breath in and then pull the arms back with straight arms towards the floor, then to your hips. And if you can, you'll pull your heart forward and you'll lower down. So the extension in the upper back is the goal, but I don't want you doing it from your neck or from your lower back. So the arms drag alongside your reformer to the floor, to your hips, and then reach down. 1 more. Amazing. Slide the hands down the leather, open the arms up wide to the side, wrists are nice and straight, pull the arms back and up. So it's tempting to pull the arms down and back, but they go back and up because the arms are connected to your back. Not only is it working your upper back, but it will pull you into a nice upper back bend. Whew. All right. Hook up those handles. Put the box away. In the future classes, we'll be adding on more exercises each time and also going up in levels and different spine shapes. So you really want to build these foundations. Put the headrest up. If you have one, sticky pad on the headrest. Add that second spring. We're going to do our long stretch. So hand, foot, foot, and then go ahead and hold here. Find a nice plank, okay? Reach your tailbone towards your heels, squeeze those heels tight together, and then your wrist straight as possible, push the carriage out, and then bring it back in. And again, push the carriage out, and it's from the legs. I know you want to use your arms to do it. I don't care how far out you go. I care for how long you are. Stay in on the next one, and put the heels in front of your shoulder rest, head down, elephant. Lift those ribs up, and then push the heels back as far as the ribs can lift up. So we're not in a down dog. We're in a nice long round shape, really working those heels down and your stomach up. Last one. Amazing. All right, let's scoot this pad down real quick. We're going to stay on 2 springs today for our stomach massage, but eventually we're going to add on, okay? So place the hands on the front of the carriage, the feet on your foot bar like you did for footwork, heels together, toes apart, press out and pull in. And you're just feeling how tall you can get while you sit here. It's tempting to get shorter on the way in. It's also absolutely okay to not close the spring here if that means you lose your height. Last one, and then take those hands back and press out, lower, lift the heels, and in. Again, you can lower those heels as much as they stay together. All right, 2 more. And I do want to add a twist in just so we can get another spine shape in here today. So arms forward, twist open, and back in. We go to the other side. So you push from the back of your legs, and your spine twists, your arm follows. Last time each side. All right, we are almost there. You're not done yet. I got 10 minutes of you. So here we go. Get rid of your pad. 2 springs still on, kneeling on the carriage. Get those feet into those shoulder rests, round your spine, pull the foot bar apart, push the legs out and in with the round spine. We're doing 6 of these. Your legs can go as far back as you don't pop your pelvis forward. And then on the 6th one, you reverse the curve. So really work the upper back and again, push out and in. Close your springs all the way. That's where the real work is, you guys. It's tempting not to close it all the way. Then after 6, round your back, place one foot on the carriage forward, on the front of the carriage, and then lift the other knee up and push out and in 4 times. So a single leg knee off prep. If you know knees off already and you want to go ahead and do that, by all means, you can. Otherwise, we're just doing 4 of these on each side. Then we're going to add our springs back on from our footwork and lie on our back for a running and pelvic lift. Okay, here we go. This is it. You get to check back in with yourself to compare yourself with yourself. So parallel feet on the balls of your feet, push out, one heel under, one heel up. I just want you to feel, how does your back feel now, 8 minutes later since we've been lying down? Do you feel more connected to the carriage? One more time each way, and then come all the way in, and then arches wide, lift just the hips, and push out and in. So I don't need your legs to go all the way straight. You're just going as far as you can push with the back of your legs while keeping your hips where they are. We have free tutorials on every single one of these exercises we did today. So if any one of them had you wondering, wait, how did she do that? It went so fast. You can absolutely check out those free tutorials here on our channel. Also, if you sign up for the challenge emails, opc.me/challenge, not only will it remind you about the other classes you can take in this series and how they build on each other, but we'll also make sure that you have easy access to a list of exercises that were in this workout and their videos so you can find them. Lastly, if you like to nerd out, we have flashcards on all the exercises on the reformer that allow you to really study, physically touch it, and have a lot of fun. But what I'd love for you to do is let me know today where you are in this challenge. Drop it in the comments below. Is this your first time taking class? Is this your 5th time taking class? How are you feeling? I want you to compare yourself to yourself because that's the only person you compare yourself to. And remember, Pilates is compounding. The more advanced you get, the harder these exercises get. And not in a way that makes you feel like, oh, I can't do this, but in a way that's like, oh, I brought more of myself to this. I'm Lesley Logan. Thank you so much for watching. I'm excited to go through this whole challenge with you, and I can't wait to see how your practice improves. I can't wait to see how you progress all the way through class 4 and beyond. Thank you so much. Have an amazing day.